What if Courage was never actually a coward? What if everything we saw, the monsters, the horrors, the strange creatures, weren't exaggerations, but reality from his perspective? For years, we believed this was just a weird cartoon about a scared dog. But when you look closer, a disturbing possibility appears. Maybe Courage wasn't overreacting. Maybe he was the only one seeing the truth.
Courage reacts with extreme fear to almost everything. As kids, it seemed funny, but think about it. He lives in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by danger, uncertainty, and isolation. Fear isn't irrational in that environment, it's survival.
Muriel is kind and loving. Eustace is harsh and often abusive. That contrast creates emotional tension. Courage isn't just protecting them from monsters, he's protecting his only source of love from a world that constantly threatens it.
Here's the strange part. Courage always notices danger first. Others ignore it. This creates a theory. The monsters represent threats others fail to recognize. Courage isn't paranoid, he's perceptive.
Many creatures in the show represent real fears: abandonment, loneliness, aging, loss, abuse, the unknown. The horror isn't random, it's psychological. Courage was abandoned as a puppy. That trauma matters. Early abandonment often creates anxiety disorders and hypervigilance. His fear isn't weakness, it's learned survival. Despite fear, he always acts. That's important. Courage feels terror but moves forward anyway. That isn't cowardice, that's bravery.
The farmhouse sits in the middle of nowhere. That may not just be a location, it may symbolize emotional isolation, a place cut off from safety. Sometimes the biggest danger isn't monsters, it's Eustace himself. His cruelty creates fear inside the home. Courage lives in a constant state of stress even without supernatural threats. Another theory suggests we are seeing the world through Courage's mind. Ordinary events appear terrifying because of anxiety. A visitor becomes a monster. A situation becomes horror. Psychologically, anxiety disorders amplify danger perception. The brain exaggerates threats. Courage may represent someone living with chronic anxiety. Every episode ends the same way. Courage saves Muriel, not because he isn't afraid, but because he loves her more than he fears danger. Love overrides fear. That's the core message. Courage isn't brave naturally. He chooses bravery because someone matters to him. Threats appear constantly. That reflects how anxiety feels, never fully disappearing. There's always another worry, another danger. The show uses humor to mask darkness. As children, we laughed. As adults, the same scenes feel unsettling. Perspective changes meaning. His name isn't ironic, it's literal. Courage represents bravery in the presence of fear, not absence of it. Every scream, every panic, every reaction shows internal conflict. Fear versus responsibility, instinct versus love. He could run away, but he doesn't, because Muriel is his home. Protection becomes his purpose. Maybe the monsters weren't the point. Maybe the story was about facing fears to protect what you love, even when you feel small. So the next time you remember Courage screaming in terror, look deeper. That wasn't weakness. That was someone feeling fear more intensely than anyone else and still choosing to stand up. And maybe the real question isn't why Courage was afraid, but how he kept going despite it.